Our topic today is Made in Nigeria. Igbo leaders, or made in Nigeria Igbo leaders are holding the people hostage. The Made in Nigeria Igbo leaders are holding the people hostage. Why? Because they're benefiting from it. Their children are doing well, their lives are better. Even when they tell us they are Eze, whatever traditional rulers, most of they live in Abuja while they are traditional ruling you in your village. Given the fact that after more than 50 years of disputation since 1967, including a 30-month genocidal war against the East, the constitutional arrangement of Nigeria has remained unresolved. These constitutional grievances and disputations have led to the collapse of Nigerian Federation. This is according to Igbo Leadership Conclave in August 12 of 2018. A federation is a union of constitutions. A federation is a union of constitutions. It therefore means that the first step for any thinking person to take in trying to build a federation is to identify the constituent components unit and members of the proposed union, get them to produce their individual constitutions or charters in readiness to federate, and that's if they desire. The attempt to handpick random stooges, random people that are being paid, they speak very fluent English because the slave masters, schooled them. The attempt to have them represent whatever criminal entities that emanate from our sick brain or from some sick brain is the height of insult to the intelligence of our people. So we are referring to people like the Anyupu guy. What's his name?
Anyoku. Without the same.
Right.
So
he's one of the criminal. Or one of the criminals. Looking at the current event, we are happy to announce that there is now a national consensus around the first 3 points of the NINA's 5-point proposition, and we will be pointing that out to you. So we must find the courage to proceed to the consequential last 2 points. Those are the ones that they want to skip. So they are looking at, okay, let's take the other two. They like to do happy and way, and let's jump fence and jump to the other side for their own benefits. So today we will discuss how to bypass the willing tools because they are everywhere. They are everywhere in our ancestral spaces, and find ways to move forward into an orderly transition process, including a mechanism that will help maintain nominal governance. They will never escape this route. Those roadblocks that Nigeria will put everywhere you go, you make a move, you stop. We have roadblocks everywhere. They cannot escape. There's no escaping unless if they want to run into the bush. Even at that, we have roadblocks into the bush. Our people are getting it. That is us that will make the constitution, not the criminals that benefiting from the system. We are getting it. Those people that we thought, Onwa Batago, Onwa is coming, Onwa Batahala at Christmas, all will be well. Those Onwa, we've already identified you. We have isolated you, we are going to. And then we know you are the criminal that is used to hold our people down. You were never for us. If you're for us, you would have done something meaningful by now. Our sister cannot be arrested over tomato review. And you guys are sitting there thinking you have a country. Sitting there, rich men and women, the middle class, and they hold one under arrest over review when criminals are everywhere.
Can you imagine?
Sad to say the least. Let's pull up our points for the day. Please continue to help us to share. Like I said, they are at it again, but no worries. Work is going on. Oh, shout out to our food soldiers doing the work.
Yes.
Taking the risks. We appreciate you. Thank you. This is what it takes. You have to do the work. And this is why mothers are always too connected to their children, because we went through that 9 months. We did the work. So we cannot easily let one go. For someone who didn't do the work, they can say, oh, discharge that one because I'll bring another one. No, we don't want anyone being discharged because everyone counts towards what we're doing. So yes. I will Pull up our
Please
portal.
continue to help us to like. Those on YouTube, subscribe. It's important that you subscribe so that this information will come to you and you can share. Welcome, Reverend Salami. Thank you for the grassroots work you're doing amongst the ministers. Um, please continue to like. I'll stop when you're ready.
I
Thank
think I
you.
pulled up. Is this
Oh
us?
no, this is the old one. This
Yeah,
is the snake catchers.
I don't know why it's still open. All right.
Uh,
Please stop sharing. Stop sharing.
so please continue to like and subscribe. We are talking about made in Nigeria Igbo leaders. That is the enemy who told you that the colonial monsters came. When they come, they handpick the criminals in our midst, the worst of us, and use them to do whatever they want to do. So when you see them, you say, "Oh, these are your leaders. Are these not your people?" Is in DOT. This is in DOT.
Yes,
This
no, I
one.
wanted to share this quickly. I wanted to
Okay.
share this quickly. I put it up earlier. If people
Okay.
can take a look and it said that UK is officially the world's second most miserable country. This thing was written March 10, 2024. I said, voila, are you guys surprised? How is it that your ancestors can go and steal and destroy and maim and everything else
Mm.
and you think you're going to be happy?
No.
Begin to return what you have stolen.
Yep.
Begin to return it. Maybe you will find some type of happiness. This miserable country that you're becoming is going to turn into something else
He
because you
say
guys are not eating okute for breakfast. We've been eating okute. That's what's wrong in our DNA. You're going to start eating rocks for breakfast if you guys don't begin to undo the harm that you guys have done and continue to benefit from it while holding other people hostage.
no peace for the wicked, no rest for the wicked. It's
Absolutely
that
not.
serious. So continue to share, please. So made in Nigeria, Igbo leaders. We're not talking about all the Igbo leaders. That means you have Igbo leaders that are authentic. What my sister read at the beginning of this intro, we talk about the leadership conclave that they had August 2018. Those are the real Igbo leaders. But we're going to tell you about the ones, the so-called leaders created by the monster called Nigeria, one Nigeria monster. If you check in your ancestral land, you will see some of those type of leaders that we are talking about. They are everywhere. So we are bringing out the one in our space for you to understand, because when you see them, you think they are our leaders and you think that they are saying what we are saying. No, it's in DOT.
No, I have it. I don't know why it's pulling up all kinds of stuff. Here it
Okay,
is.
there it is. So you see, that's why we are bringing this topic here. We're not saying that they're the only ones, but we are telling you because they always use them to announce whatever evil they're doing. If they don't make them minister of information, they will make them one type of somewhere that is talking to the people. And when you say it's this Igbo people, these are the leaders. No, they are made in Nigeria. They are not our leaders. These people handpick them and then use them. I'll allow my sister to go on.
Yes, our viewer here, Oma Jesu Omachi, said the military is repeating their invasion of 1967 in the east down south now as we speak. Right.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, we warned our people and we're still warning. Nigeria will happen to you. If you continue allow 1999 constitution to stand in your space, if you allow the willing tools, the so-called leaders in your space to swear and uphold the 1999 constitution, that is the visa for terror. That is the visa for all sorts of evil in your land. Is one after the other. They finish from southeast, they enter south, they enter southwest, they enter middle belt. They're everywhere. Your land and your resources is what they want. Remember one of them that spoke on national TV said, "What are you doing with your land when your life is attached to it? Give up the land." Remember when this thing was said. So
Right.
understand what is going on.
And they also reminded us that as long as we are in one Nigeria, that everything belongs to them. I mean, their great grandfather was happy when Nigeria was handed over to them. And they came out and told you ain't going nowhere. They will never allow you to rule over yourself. Because the business was concluded in the background, and he came and told you he wasn't afraid. He knew he was working with the slave masters. He knew, like, it was just him to reconfirm to them that what the business that, the business discussions that we had behind the scene, I'm letting them know now that I'm willing to make sure that it's enforced. So you can see how the Igbo leaders are holding us hostage. It's not enough that they're holding us on both arms. They also have a big, huge log on our neck. And it's not enough. This is a real picture. This is not AI. It's not enough. They use stone. This is a human being to hold down one of his feet. Isn't that sad? This is the situation that we find ourselves in, because we have made in Nigeria Igbo leaders that they're not just holding us hostage, they are looking for our demise.